Oh, wait, maybe. I think I'm recording. But yeah, okay. So since I want to do this really quick, this morning we started with journaling. Journaling prompts I put on the Wake, Pray, Slay thread for today's event. And then right after that, we did a Trent Shelton podcast, his most recent episode on perspective. I will put that in the comments on the Wake, Pray, Slay thread too, so you guys can have that. Listen to all his podcasts. He's really, really good. It's like I said this morning, it's really good to fill your mind with this positive energy and do personal development every day, especially when you're going to be facing people saying no and hearing negative comments to ruin that energy. So you just need to keep your mind in that right headspace. And then we did happy hour bingo. Oh, see, that's I'm ready now. We did power hour bingo, which people are writing in the chat that they got bingo, 2 bingos. Oh, so excited. Angie got 2 bingos. Sarah got a bingo. Allison got a bingo. Yami's getting texts from TikTok. Because this afternoon session, we did a TikTok tutorial with Sabrina, and she showed us how to use TikTok to help bring in distributors. You can also use it to bring in customers. You can do videos of you making the coffee, whatever product that you want to use, and highlight it on TikTok and just have people text you for more information, or have people Instagram you, message you on Instagram for more information. Oh, no, you're fine. Okay, and then we also did the bingo all day, so people are getting bingos. If you go on Wake, Pray, Slay, the thread, I have all the scripts for getting hosts to post up. I also have, I also have the bingo board, and you can go fill this out. This isn't something that just has to happen today. You guys can use this if you thought it was fun to do bingo boards. You can use that as your like host to post, like, oh, personal thing, like, oh, I got a bingo today. Like I did that. I enrolled a customer, I enrolled a distributor. I got all these posts up. I got new friends on my social media. You can also use it for Instagram. So you can get people to post stories for you as well. So do whatever works best for you and keeps you motivated to work your business every single day. The host to post tracker that Amy Spence does in her training about host to post is on that thread as well. So you guys can go get everything there, get my scripts there as well. You want to aim to get product host to post, distributor ones, and also giveaway ones. But thank you all for tuning in the morning, the afternoon session. We are going to do a quick little session about closing the month tips. Hear from a couple people on the team, and they're going to give their quick best advice to help you guys. And we have an hour, well, a little bit less than that now, to spend together. So if you have any questions at all, I said that earlier, put them in the chat box, and we can answer the questions as best as possible, because we want everyone to be able to close out the month strong, increase their check, hit those promotions, get those distributors, get those customers, and go diamond and above. Honestly, like that's your goals, right? Making $2,000, get a $15,000 bonus from your phone. So first, we're gonna have Tish come on, and she's gonna talk about current loyal customers and how to boost volume with them. If I can find you. Can you unmute yourself? I think you can.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey guys. Can I share content or?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I think I will just let you.
No, I have to, the ocean has to go away.
Aw.
I know, I'm sorry. Okay. Hi guys. So I love the Connect app. I love what our company has done with it. End of the month volume, our company usually does like some sort of promotion where they do BOGOs or some sort of sale where we can get a lot of volume from sales. So I want to show you what I do on Connect. Okay. Okay. Does it show on my screen?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So Connect is a great way to reach out to your existing loyal customers, and you can just go to my scripts. I'm going to create a new script. You can just title it whatever. BOGO, immunity. It doesn't matter what these say. Immunity. Okay. And then I have the script saved. So I'm just going to copy this. So I normally say like what their name is. Hey, hey. Oops. Oh my gosh. Sorry.
Yeah, it does that sometimes.
I know. Oh my goodness. I always put their name.
Do it in the OneNote and then.
Oh, okay. Got it. So if you put at name, it will automatically put their name into the message. So hold on one second. Okay, so here's the message I'm using. I'll put it into the chat as well. Hey at name, so it'll automatically put their name. I wanted to let you know that we launched a special BOGO. So you're sending this to all your automatically enrolled loyal customers. Where did I put it? Okay, I'm not sure where it is. Immunity. Oh, here we go. Nope, that's not it.
Yeah, BOGO immunity.
BOGO.
Yeah, exit out. Tisha was right there. It was under BOGO immunity. We lose you. Cheers. I'm gonna drink.
I've had a couple. So anyway, you're just going to add whoever you want to it, like add to this message. So here's all loyal customers. You can just type literally everyone. I already set this to my loyal customers, so I'm not going to send it again. But you can like personally pick, or you can go to groups and go to loyal customers. It will automatically send to all of your loyal customers. Send. And then you can do it by text messages or email. Text messages is the best because they automatically get that. People don't normally check their emails as often as they do text messages. So I will send this in our chat, and you can send that through Connect.
Awesome. Yeah, it's perfect because then you guys can get people, loyal customers to add the BOGO deal on for the end of the month. And then you can actually add in there if you want to something about the distributor kit. You can also add something in there about $100 free shipping. So you can do that after you talk to them. If they're interested in getting the BOGO, you can mention like, oh, if you want all three, you could get free shipping and get, BOGO for all three of those things. Let me see if I got, okay. So Tish sent that in the chat. And that's good. You use that a lot. You use Connect a lot for boosting your volume, right? Overall.
Yes.
Yes. Cool. Thanks, Tish. Do you have anything else? That's good. Cheers. I want to put my ocean back. Just kidding. No, we're fine. So when you have existing loyal customers, even if you're brand new and you just have one customer and you got them earlier this week or whatever, you still want to check in with them whenever we have specials and see if they want to take advantage of the BOGO. If BOGO deals, you can't add to your auto shipment, but you can place one-time orders. So that's why it would be a great volume boost because they're already getting an auto shipment. And as of right now, the 27th, they've already ran their auto shipment for the month. So this will just be an additional volume boost to your check into your chart where you need volume. Does anyone have any questions about existing loyal customers and talking about the deals we have going on, I would definitely mention that $100 free shipping or more. $200 or more, you get 10% off right now too. And then, I mean, people are trying to like help their immune system, so that's really good. So I want to talk to you guys about the $49 kit deals. Oops. And how like I honestly feel like if you talk to anyone, like if you start having conversations right now about people starting this business, that you will get someone to sign up before you go to sleep tonight once you start explaining to them how amazing this is. Because you can start a business for $49 right now as like you just become a distributor for It Works Global. You get the rights to sell the products, and then you get an instant $50 cashback bonus when you have your first 6 customers, plus a $150 shopping spree. So these people, a lot of people are getting laid off or having to work at home, and being able to make that extra income from their phones at home with you is going to be so, so important. Even if you don't think that person would be interested, I want you guys to make sure before the end of the month that you do reach out to as many people as you possibly can, even if you preemptively think in your head that, oh no, they wouldn't be interested, because I could have been that person too. Like I had a great paying job. I worked for a major CPG company, and then I was also getting my master's. Like I wouldn't have, if Melissa like didn't talk to me about the business, like, I mean, if she like looked at me and said, oh no, she's fine, she makes tons of money, she doesn't need this extra income kind of thing, like prejudged me before she talked to me about it, then I wouldn't have started. You know what I mean? So just offer it to every single person. Even if they're not vocally talking about needing money or whatever, this is a great opportunity to get their foot in to a business where they can get products at a discount. They can be involved in a company that's giving back. They can be on these amazing Friday power hour things that we're doing with with drinking at 5 o'clock and hanging out and playing bingo. Like it's such a great opportunity to be involved in a company that has tons of reps that help you and uplift you. Like we have Jade, who always gives us trainings on her YouTube and helps us be successful at this business. And not a lot of companies do that, and not a lot of teams do that. Like this, we are all very, very, very lucky to be here and have this opportunity and be surrounded by such uplifting people, because in our lives, like we might face people who aren't so great. You know what I mean? Like I'm sure you've all gone through different types of experiences with family or friends, and just being around a community that you can go to and talk to and just learn from and be like your mood instantly is boosted. That's just one thing on top of the income that we make and on top of the amazing products that we have. Like this is just another benefit. So talk to every single person about this business opportunity right now. This kit deal's never happened before. It's never been 49 where they get a $50 cashback bonus. That's virtually $0 to start. Like that's amazing. And you can pre-sell samples. So if someone doesn't physically have the $49 in their bank account to buy the kit, but they really want to do this business, have them sell 3 packs of the Skinny Brew that come in their business kit. For 20 bucks each, they get 3 cups. Each person that buys it gets 3 cups for 20 bucks, free shipping, delivered to their door. And that person can take that $20. Well, it's actually 60 once you have 3. Take that $60 and buy their business starter kit with it, and send those 3 samples out on the app right away as soon as they buy their kit. So they buy their kit, send the samples out, 1, 2, 3, done. They got the samples out, they start it for free. Amazing. It's literally amazing. So take advantage of this. And you as a distributor, your goal was to get 6 customers, right? When you start it, that's the same thing you're going to train that person to do. And once they do it, for you being their trainer and you helping them be successful at this, you get $150 in cash. And that's deposited the next week after you're qualified for them to get their 6 customers. The next week, the company pays you $150 in cash. Imagine how many things you can pay next month, or next month, right? Because we're at the end of the month now. Imagine how many bills you can pay if you got 10 distributors to start and you help them all get their first 6 customers and you made $1,500 in cash just for helping them be successful. On top of that, you guys both get percentages for your sales as well. So this is just an added bonus that the company gives you. So think of that as your debt-free bonus. Like I'm going to help someone else make an extra income from their phone while they're at home anyway right now. And in return, the company is rewarding me with cash that I can pay off some of my bills, or pay off some of my debt, or put food on the table, or put gas in my car, or pay my dog food, whatever it is, your kids' activities, whatever it is for you. Make a list. One of my biggest tips for this is to make a list of things that you want to pay off with a fast start bonus. That's what it's called, fast start bonus. And use that money that you get from helping other distributors be successful and make their own income as well towards those things on your list, whether it's paying down your credit card, whether it's paying off your student loans, whether it's buying a car, whether it's paying for your phone bill, whatever it is. Use those fast start bonuses. So make that a goal as you're working on, if you're new, you're working on your first 6 customers, also have in the back of your mind that by the end of the month, as of right now until the end of the month, it's only $49 for a distributor to start. So twist those conversations. If you have someone signing up as a customer, you can offer them the business as well. So, oh, hey, like I actually had a spot on the team. If you're interested in more information, you can try this product and make money from your phone. That's a way to get a customer into a distributor. Existing customers, great. Like how Tish just did through Connect. You can say, hey, I know you've been using this product for a while and you absolutely love it. Why don't you become a rep and make some extra income from your phone with me? Like literally casual, be personable, talk about, even if you haven't made money yet, talk about what you plan to do with this business. So we always talk about like the future, talking about life, our life posts and how every day we're talking about what we plan to be doing with our futures. Do that. Like just talk to them as like they're your best friend, even if you don't know them and it's a new friend on Facebook. I did share on the Wake Price Slay page earlier that you can turn a host to post into someone that wants to buy a coffee sample from you. And then you can also upsell and talk to them about the business because it's only like $34 more after that to start their business and make an extra income and be able to get the coffee as well. So make sure you're taking advantage of all the little subtle ways that you can throw in about the distributor, or even just reach out to someone that you would think would be amazing at this, or you see them talking about like how they lost their job or how they need to find something to do as far as an income. Just talk to them, everyone about it, with this deal, and just tell them if they don't have the 49 physically to start, you will help them sell the samples and have them post a coffee status, have them send out a message to their friends and family. Anyone have any questions about distributor kits? I just think as we're ending the end of the month, to be focusing on hardcore on like what Tisha said, getting that volume up by sending out to existing loyal customers those messages she sent, or the message she sent, and then also signing distributors and helping them get their customers, because that's going to boost your volume as well. And then after that, we're going to talk about what Sarah's going to do in a second, talking about how we can help those new distributors that we sign up be successful at this. No questions? All right, cheers, drink, happy hour. And we are going, oh, my computer's dying. Hold on, I need to plug in. And Sarah, can you unmute yourself? And then you're up.
Hi, can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So I just wanted to share with you guys kind of how I'm enrolling my distributors and then how I'm continuing to train them. So I've dedicated every Monday and Wednesday, my haps, I'm doing distributor haps, and I have a really good one. It's the one that Courtney actually used that I became a distributor with. So I can send it to you guys in the chat if you want it. But I just make sure that instead of just doing product posts all the time, like product haps, I'm doing distributors on Mondays and Wednesdays. So that's starting a lot of conversations for me. And something else that's been helping me is I have personalized my own scripts when I'm talking to my potential distributors. So I'm not just, we have a lot of different versions of how we're explaining the business and how we're talking about the starter kits. Well, I've just kind of personalized mine. I was copying Courtney's for a while, and I just realized it didn't sound like me. It wasn't very personal, and so it wasn't making an impact on people. So I personalized mine. I made it, this is my story. This is why I started this. And I noticed that I had a lot better response from that. And I also included kind of more about the vision for what this is, not as much of the financial side, as well as we're bettering people's health and helping them. And I absolutely I'm honored to be selling these products and helping people with their health. So that's what's been helping me, that and making sure I'm posting life posts every day. And I'm not just making them super long and wordy. I'm doing simpler ones and I'm doing longer ones, and I'm getting the point across, because sometimes the longer ones are impactful, but I also get a lot of response on just kind of the short and simple ones. So, and just because you might not sign the distributor on the spot, but just sparking those conversations. It took me, I had a girl talk to me about doing this, and I almost signed up, but then I didn't. And then 2 years later, I ran into the opportunity again and was like, oh, well, I almost did it then, so I'll do it now. I mean, it took me 2 years to want to do this. So, and then training, Courtney has this doc and I use it. I mean, it's so easy. Like I was like stress training all the time. I was like, I don't know how to train these people, but she has that doc and it literally is a lifesaver because I can just copy like, hey, this is how you do this. And then all my distributors are learning the same exact way. So I'm not missing anything. I know that they're getting the proper training that they need. And I'm also just being an example. Like Jade said something on her live the other day that just really impacted me. And that was, you should expect your best distributor to be as good as you are. So if you're not making life posts every day, if you're not making product posts every day, if you're not doing the things, then don't expect that from your downlines. So I'm working harder every day to be an example and to make sure I'm making my posts every day. So that was something that really inspired me. And then also something that's helped me with my distributors is not all making it all business. Like, be a friend to them, make a connection with them, because then when they have stuff going on and they feel like, oh, I can't do this, like I don't want to do this, like you have that personal relationship to be able to be like, well, what's really going on, like, and then you can figure out how to help them through that. So, and also just keeping your team accountable. I think I'm going to start. I've signed 7 distributors with the things that I've been doing this month. So that's been really successful for me. And if you want, I can share my scripts with you guys if you guys need an example, but you can just message me. But that's pretty much it. That's
Yeah,
just
and you're brand new. So that's like a huge thing. Like, people are like, oh, I'm new. I don't know how to talk to someone about this business when I haven't been successful yet with it. You know what I mean? When you were first like talking to new distributors, you just went right into it. But a lot of people have that mind frame of, oh, I haven't made a check yet, or haven't like had a huge like thing happen, like buy my car, you know what I mean? Or like buy a house, like stuff like that. So you just use your life post to talk about the future and talk to them about the things you're going to be working on.
Yeah, exactly.
Perfect. I was just talking to Dana and we were talking about upselling, and I asked her to talk, but she said I'm the queen of it. So, but Dana is writing in the chat, lead from the front and be personable. Everything can't be scripted. Not everything being scripted. Yeah. So that's a huge thing. You guys can use all the scripts that people give you and all the help that people can give you, but there's no like secret sauce script that is perfect. It's something that's just based on you, because the way you're talking to people comes through when you switch it and make it more of yourself. The same thing with voice messages. They're huge. It's huge. If you guys are afraid to send a voice message, practice by messaging yourself on Facebook, because you can do that, and send yourself a voice message and just listen to it and keep trying. And you can also forward your own voice messages to somebody else if you want to. So practice in your own chat to yourself and forward it then after once it's good, like trial and error. Have that. Yeah, voice message are really, really, really huge. A lot of times for distributor conversations, I have to voice message because I have to get across the point of how simple this business can be, how amazing it can be, and how it benefits them. That's the huge thing. When people are reading your posts, when people are talking to you, they're trying to see themselves in your shoes, and they're trying to see how it's going to benefit them. So think of every single conversation as, how can I benefit this person I'm talking to? So that's finding out why they want to make extra income. If it's someone that is trying to be a distributor, that's finding out why they want to lose weight or how much they want to lose. And if they drink coffee, like finding out those details. If you're trying to sign a customer, just make sure you're not just sending copy paste script. Be personable, be you. The more genuine it can be, the more you will see your sales increase, the more you will see your distributor count go up. I promise you, 100%. As far as upselling, you have to do this with every single customer, especially right now at the end of the month when you're volume boosting. If you are not already starting with like a 3 product pack when you're talking to somebody about a product, you want to definitely upsell to at least two to three. More products for one person equals more results for them. They are a happy customer, win-win. Then you in return get a higher paycheck. You get your volume up for your promotion, everything. It's a win-win all around when you get them to boost. Right now, our company, like I said, has $100 or more is free shipping. So that's a great draw because yes, shipping might be $5 or whatever it is. It's something very, very affordable. But to someone like me, in general, if I see free shipping on something, I'm more inclined to go buy another $30 worth of stuff in order to get $5 of free shipping. It's just our mind frame. We see free and we're like, we're in, we got this. So you want to upsell. Whenever I'm talking about ThermoFight X, I upsell fat fighters and cleanse. Usually if they drink coffee, I can do something with the coffee. But right now, since we have a BOGO deal going on, I talked about this in one of the earlier Zooms. If you upsell, maybe you upsell the fat fighters and the cleanse, and then you can do another upsell after when they're ready to order saying, oh my gosh, our greens are buy one, get one free right now, $39. This is the benefits. Do you want to add that? Or you can even just go right into your ThermoFight X upsell with greens and a cleanse or something, and then say you'll get a free bag and free shipping. Like so many wins right there. They're going to say yes to that upsell. Does that make sense? And then hair, skin, and nails, I always do collagen, or you can do the Beauty Works pack because the hair, skin, and nails comes in that, and that's free shipping right now too. You can pair any products with something else. So just think of what their goal is. If it's skincare, think of a couple products that will help them with their skin. Collagen's a great one, of course, always. And if it's like hair growth, you're going to do the hair, skin, nails with the collagen. If it's fat, it's losing weight. If it's talking about the cleanse, if you're talking about the coffee, you can always add on a cleanse. You can always add on fat fighters. You can, no one or anything. Okay. You can always add something on. You just want to get it up, ask them. And the worst they can say is no, because they already said yes to the product that you're talking about. So it doesn't matter anyway. It's still a win for you, right? Hey, ThermoFight X, yes. Pricing, yes. Get you to a text message to send you the link, or I'm going to place the order for you, find out what they want. And then right after that, once you get their info, or once you're about to send them the link and you're texting them, talk about upselling. Does that make sense, Sarah? Okay. So upsell. And then, like I said earlier about distributors, if you need distributors on your chart, if you need distributors for that promotion you're working on, turn every single product customer or product conversation into a possible distributor conversation. Just ask them if they'd be interested. Like I said, worst thing they could say is no, but they already said yes to buying the product. Does anyone have any, let me see. Sabrina, are you on? Okay, cool. You're up if you can. We talked about, Tish talked about BOGO deal for existing loyal customers. Then I talked about the new distributor kit pricing and how people should definitely be focusing on that through the end of the month. Sarah talked about training those new distributors and enrolling the new distributors through life posts and talking to them, being personable. And I just followed that up with some upsell. Do you have anything else that you think you could add for us for anything, volume boosting, distributors, anything like that?
So I fully stand by never leaving a conversation without it somewhat benefiting you. So like when you're talking to people, right, whether you're talking to them about a TFX product or whether you're talking about them becoming a distributor, at the end of the conversation, the last thing that they can do for you is put up a host post. Never, ever, ever leave a conversation without having them put up a host post for you. Because one, they're going to see all these people commenting on their stuff and you're going to be like, I told you about the business. Like, look at all these people commenting on your stuff. And then if you give them one about products, you're going to be like, I told you, look at all these people want these products. And they're going to be like, oh, darn, like I need to be doing this with you. So it just kind of solidifies, okay, you never leave a even if they give you a date, they're like, oh, I can sign up on the 25th. Awesome. Would you mind putting up a quick post for me on your Facebook in the meantime? Done. They put up a host of posts for you. You're leaving the conversation with something benefiting you guys every single time, okay? So that's my number one tip. That's what I've been doing, and it's been awesome. Because then guess what? People are going to see all these people commenting on their posts about TFX, and they're going to come back to me, and they're going to be like, well, actually, like, how much is it? Like, I want, like, tell me more. Because people want what other people have, right? That's just like the human mindset. They want what other people have. So you give them that sense of urgency. They're like, oh snap, I gotta get in on this. So, and the same thing with joining the team. And then another thing that I want to tell you guys about is we know that you guys have like a bunch of stories that are already pre-made and they look awesome and they're really sparkly and shiny and they look like they took a lot of time to make. Don't feel obligated to use those, okay? Be yourself. I videotape myself every single morning making my coffee. The majority of my customers are keto coffee drinkers. Like, they love the coffee. I have people that swipe up on my story all the time. Like, what is that? You talk about that so much. What is it? What is it? You guys have to drive the car that you're selling. Like, if you're not consistent with it on like talking about the products, like even if I'm having an off week and I'm not messaging as much as I should be, or I'm not following up or anything like that, you best believe that I'm always going to be consistent on my life posts and I'm going to be consistent on my stories, because people need to know you're in business. How else are they going to know that you're in business if you're not showing up every day and showing your face? Like, they don't, this is the thing, guys. People don't care about what you've accomplished. People don't care that there are people that make $10,000 a month. People don't care that it bought them their new car. People don't care that they have 3 vacation homes. They don't care, because it's not even in their mindset to even understand that that's even possible, because they're trying to buy diapers. Like, they don't give a shit about that stuff. They don't. So be real, be you, show people that, like, listen, like, I've struggled. Like, don't be afraid to tell your story. Don't be afraid of, you know, times that you weren't in the best mindset. Like, people want real. People want like I talk about my health journey. I talk about, you know, my transplant. I talk about all that stuff. And the majority of people that are my customers are people that have done dialysis, that have done, you know, that have had kidney transplants, or that are in the, you know, in the kidney world, or know someone that has, because I talk about it all the time. You know what I mean? And I offer a helping hand. Like, you can't just expect to like hop on your stories and do copy paste stories all day, every day, and not put your face in there. And people are gonna be like, who is this lady? Like, who is this chick or guy, whatever? You know what I mean? Like, who is this? They're not even gonna know who you are. There's that. Obviously you can tell, like, we have a huge team. We all do the same exact thing, right? But the difference between somebody ordering from me or ordering from Courtney is how they connect to us personally. So you have to set yourself apart from everybody else. They could literally go on the It Works website and sign up. Like, they don't have to sign up through a distributor. They can go to the website and sign up. But why does this company have that? Because people buy from people they like, know, and trust. So give them something to like, know, and trust. And I feel like that's helped me so much, especially with retaining people. Like, I've had distributors that have been with me since the beginning. I've had customers that have been ordering me since my first day in the business. And I'm 3 years in. I'm going to be 4 years in January, the same as Court. And it's because we care, and like we're personable, and we talk to these people, and like, I don't know. I mean, I'm yellow. I'm very yellow. So like, I care a lot about people, and I want to make sure everybody's good. So like, I feel that. But like, just be yourself. Like, you don't have to be like Shay Knox. You don't have to be like Jade. You don't have to look like these different types of leaders. Like, you are who you are, and that's it. You have to embrace it, because the moment that you embrace it, you're going to touch someone's soul, being like, okay, if this chick can embrace herself and she's confident and she's working towards something, I can do that too. You're just offering a light, and you have to realize that, like, you're offering that light. Like, don't think about it as if like, oh, like, nobody wants this, nobody wants that. No, everybody wants this. Everybody wants this, because why wouldn't they? We have such an amazing, I don't know, we have such an amazing family and support system. Like, why wouldn't they? But they have to see it. You have to show up with that type of energy every single day, that this is what it is. Like, you have a family, like, you can do big things. You are capable of big things. Like, and this is what this business does, is it brings us all together this way. But if you don't show up every day and you're like, oh, I'm going to post my story. I mean, those stories are beautiful. Don't get me wrong. I use them, and they're great for like fillers. And like, if you need to get something up real quick, they're awesome. But nothing is going to hit different than someone seeing you make your own damn coffee that you're selling. Nothing is going to hit like that. I'm sorry. They're going to be like, oh shit, she actually uses it. It's not like Kylie Jenner, who, you know, is sponsored by all these big companies, and she doesn't even use the products, y'all. But just because they have her face drinking this tea, they buy it. So be like Kylie Jenner. That's all I got.
And your mindset, right? Like, mindset's huge. Especially, someone just wrote in the chat, I'm having trouble. I sign distributors that don't do anything, but I'm busting my butt. So that's, you need to just sign more distributors. And that's like a huge thing that's been going on with a couple people that I know personally. Like, they're like, I'm signing these distributors and they're not working as hard as I do, or they're not wanting this as bad as I do. Like, how do I like motivate them? And honestly, you can give them all the tools that we have to, like, what makes you motivated? It's your why. It's why you're doing this. It's the whole reason why you want that extra income, right? It's that's what will motivate you. So they need to connect to their why and figure out what that is. And if they don't have a strong enough why, they're not going to be as motivated as you. And that's totally fine. You're not going to have the same people on your team as you do as a ruby, as an emerald, as a diamond, as a triple diamond, like as an ambassador. I'm sure you're not going to have the same people on your team always, but you will have the right people. You will 100% have the right people with you for every promotion. You just have to believe that. And like Sabrina was just saying, like, you like putting this out into the universe every day. Basically, that's what she was saying with like putting this about the coffee, putting this about in your story, showing you, personalizing your brand, putting these things out into the universe, into your social media, onto people on Facebook, on Instagram, TikTok, like we were doing earlier. Like, people are going to feel that vibe and feel that energy that you have and your passion for this business. And you're going to attract the people who are going to have that same type of energy and passion in all due time. You may have signed that distributor just to get a fast start bonus. Sometimes that's just what happens. As long as you are equipping them, like Sarah was telling you guys, with all the tools to be successful at this, and you give them everything you can, that's all you can do. You can't force someone to work every single day. No. Jade, I talked about this in every Zoom today, but the Productive app is so good for reminding you the things like Sabrina said, that post on your story, you making the coffee, message out 25 people for a host to post, add 100 friends, like do these things, all these things. It'll notify you on your phone, on your Apple Watch, it'll buzz, you can stop what you're doing, 2 seconds, do what you got to do, and then get back to your life. It's a great app to stay accountable. And that's something that you give to your new distributors as well. And if they can download it, it's one coffee sample. If they sell that, they can pay for it. And then they are accountable themselves too, because they have that app. But they also need that mindset and that why and that reason behind it to stay connected and to actually get the work done. You can never force someone to do that.
Nope. And another thing, why are you guys so afraid to fire people? If Sally's coming up in your inbox like negative this, negative that, girl, this ain't for you. Come back to me when you have a better mindset on your future. Why do you guys feel like there's some type of desperation? We have an amazing opportunity. Don't walk around like people don't want it and that you need this distributor. You need you need it, but not for somebody that's going to tear you down and not make you feel good about your business. You don't need that. So stop with that nonsense. Like, you guys are not desperate. You are not. You have plentiful. There are plenty of people coming your way that are going to be amazing for your business. You guys are not desperate for that. The moment that you guys stop feeling that way, you guys are going to start realizing that, you know what, girl, this ain't for you. I don't want you on my team. And then you don't feel bad. You don't feel bad. Why do you guys feel bad? And then you know what they're going to say? This happened to me the other day, actually. And then she's going to sign up like next month, I think. But I told her, like, she was being super negative, and I was like, listen, I sent her a voice message. Another thing, send voice messages, talk to people, talk. I mean, you guys know I like to talk because you guys can see how I am, but you know what I mean? Like, just talk to people. Like, people sense you don't think people can sense when you're excited about something? You want to know why? I'm going to be real blunt right now. You want to know why your distributors aren't working? Because you feel like you're not doing enough, because you feel like you're not putting your 100%, and subconsciously you're portraying that on your own distributors. You're like, well, I'm not even doing things that I need to be doing, and I'm not even showing up when I need to show up. Like, how can I expect them to? And like, subconsciously you're doing things, but you're not like doing things, like not actually 100% doing them. So that's affected me before too. So I can totally get where you guys are coming from for that. But another thing, like, you can't, if you're working super, super hard and someone's not matching your level, then find the other person that matches your level. Don't feel like you're stuck working with one person. If they're not matching your level, go find somebody that will match your level. Don't beat a dead horse. If they're not going to show up and they're not going to work, okay, I am here. I'm here for you. I love you and I wish you the best, but I need to be selfish and I need to take care of me, because who's got you more than you got you? Nobody. besides us. I mean, you know what I mean. But like, you guys just have to remember that like, this is your business. You have 100% control over it. Like nobody else has control over it. Not distributors that quit, not loyal customers that cancel, not people that talk crap on social media. Like they don't have control over it. You're the one that is carrying the vehicle in your hand. Like there's no, unless somebody literally ties your phone to your forehead, there's literally no way that you can't have control over your own business.
Boom. And like this morning in the journaling session, we wrote down on a piece of paper, I am abundant. So like Sabrina is saying, you guys aren't desperate. You know what you have. This is an amazing business, an amazing company, amazing products, obviously amazing people. Like just everyone's fired up in the chat with Sabrina talking. It always happens. She needs to talk more. I told her to get a podcast. But for real, like just having these people in your court helping you, cheering you on, and people that are successful with this business that you can be inspired to be, and like always have some level that you want, whatever your rank is, find a friend at that level. Like find a friend at that level and say, I want that, I want to be that, and like learn from them and mimic them. That's literally what happened when I started, when I wanted to be double diamond like Melissa was, or then I wanted to be triple, like, you know what I mean? I followed what she was doing and what she was putting on her page and what she was putting in her stories, how she was making it personal to her and her own journey. And I mimicked that. That's the best way to learn. And that's the best way to have your new distributors learn as well. But like Sabrina said, we're not desperate for the people who aren't supposed to be in the business, and especially right now, $49 and they get the money back. Like you guys can sign 20,000 distributors between now and Tuesday. And you're going to, after the Zoom, you're going to go do that before our next session at 10 o'clock in 4 hours. You're going to sit here and talk to every single person on your phone and get them signed up as a distributor, like Caitlin just did on this video or on our Zoom right now. And it's going to be the best feeling once you help someone be successful that wants this too. Like when you get that, you can tell right away if they're like, yep, I'm putting I already did it. I already downloaded the app. I already did that. Like just having that person and showing them exactly what you did to get your 6 customers, or what Jade has done, and showing them her YouTube channel, and they're already watching it on their own. Like you'll be so fired up over that person and you'll forget about the people who weren't meant to be in your business. And like we wrote, I am abundant. I am abundant. Abundance, guys, abundance. That means that you're going to be getting all of these things. You are going to be putting out what you're going to be getting what you're putting out into the universe. And every day, if you're journaling and doing personal development and talking about how I'm a mass enroller, I am abundant, I am like an amazing trainer, I'm an amazing leader. If you're saying this to yourself every day, like who's going to tell you otherwise? Because you believe it in your mind and that's all that matters. And you are the one that's going to motivate yourself to work and get to that next goal, not anybody else. So you need to convince yourself first and your own mind before anyone else can tell you differently. And when that one person stops their business, or that one person stops their whatever, you know what I mean? Like it's not going to phase you, because that's just a bump on the road of you're climbing this mountain, and you're going to hit that mountain with or without them. And you hope you can bring them with you. But if not, you're going to move on to find someone greater that's going to want this as bad as you do. Right? With me?
Yeah.
Okay. There's a background I put on the on that post too on Wake Price Live that says, I am abundant. So if you don't believe that right now, that you are abundant, all great things are going to be happening to you in your business, and you are in the right spot, and you're going to have the right team and the right customers and the right everything to get you to the top, to get you to ambassador, like making $30,000 a month, then you need to go put that background on one of your phone screens, whether it's the lock or your background, and just look at it whenever you doubt yourself. Whenever someone quits on you, or someone is negative to you, or tells you no, you're going to click that little lock screen on your phone and say, I am abundant. On to the next one. Like get that next host to post up, get that next conversation up, talk to that next distributor who wants this business, get that $150 bonus, help them go diamond. Like that's all it is. We're just duplicating. We're duplicating, and you're going to find the right people.
I mean, speaking of that, right? So I was just, as soon as you said that, Courtney, I thought of something. So would you guys give 2 shits if someone said something negative to you 10 times a day, if 3 years from now you were making $30K a month?
No.
Would you care? Would you care if they were talking all this smack on your social media, if you knew 3 years from now, the work that you did every day, you stayed focused, you put your blinders on, you didn't care, you put your blinders on, 3 years from now, you'd make $30K a month? Would those 10 negative comments stop your day? No, because they're not going to. because you're the one that's going to be making $30K a month, and their negative comments don't matter. When someone tells you no, okay, bye, on to the next. I'm already messaging somebody else. This is why when you guys message, like when you guys message for host to post, message until you can't like message anymore. Message until you can't message anymore. Because then you know what happens? People are like, oh, I messaged 5 people. 1 person said yes. What is that going to do for you? Don't get caught up on 1 person. Oh, this person said she was going to order 6 months ago. Who cares? Sally is still watching your stories of you making your own damn coffee. So Sally will join. She will buy the coffee. Don't you worry. Stay consistent, you guys. Like, that's all this is. Like, and trust me, there's going to be ups and downs in your business. Trust me, we have all been there. Me and Court have been there. Jade's been there. Top leaders have been there. Like, everybody's been there. You're going to feel like, oh my God, what is happening right now? Everything is crashing down. But the one thing you have to remember is usually when bad stuff happens, big shit follows. So it's really, really good shit too. So don't you worry about that.
The devil.
It is. And it's because they know that you're so close to something so huge, and they're trying to blind you. Guys, if you're negative, like, honestly, this was me like 6 years ago. Okay. I was super negative. I was depressed. I just found out that I had kidney failure. I had to start dialysis. Like, I was stuck to a machine fucking 4 times a week at a clinic for 3.5 hours. I hated my life. Like, when I tell you I hated my life, I hated my life. Okay. And one thing I had to work on, even before this business, I had to work on my own mentality. Because you know what happens? You ever met somebody and they're like, oh, when it rains, it pours. When it rains, it pours on me. When it rains, it pours. You sound stupid. You sound dumb. Like, really, when it rains, when it pours, you're putting that back out there. When it rains, it pours. Go dance in the rain. Play the cards that you have been dealt, you guys. You can't handle the cards that have been dealt to you, but you can still play them. And I've always said that. Did I get the best hand in life? No. But guess what? I still play it, and look where I am. And I'll never stop playing the deck of cards that I was dealt. Ever. Because it's what is it? You're just gonna stop? Like, what is the end goal of you just stopping?
I like you, Sabrina. I need more of you in my life. It says, yeah, you need a podcast. Sabrina needs a podcast where she's like talking about kidney transplant, talking about pre-transplant, post-transplant, talking about
it's coming.
Hospital.
It's coming.
Yeah.
I mean, guys, I'll never forget that day. I got the call from my kidney. It was from a deceased donor. I got the call from my kidney. And I was doing a training for a sideline sister, Allie Wright, and I'm obsessed with her. I was on my iPad, practically hyperventilating because I just got the call that was going to like change my life. 6 years of being on dialysis. And I'm sitting there in the car driving to Mass General doing a training for a sideline sister. And I was fired up. I was pumped up. I could have easily been like, no, like I can't show up. I'm so overwhelmed in my own thoughts. Guys, what? I fired up. Like, I was crying on that Zoom. It was a lot, but it was so awesome. And nobody even knew I was going to get my transplant. They found out the next day when I was out of recovery. So you guys have to remember, like, bad things don't happen I know this is going to sound crazy, but bad things don't happen to you. They happen for you. So whatever you've been through in life has happened for you to bring you where you are right now. Okay? And we need to keep preaching that to the people that are not on the team yet, because they don't believe that. They still believe life is happening to them, not for them. And you have to change their mindset. Well, not change it, but you have to help them realize that that's not the case. Bad things have happened to a lot of people that I know. A lot of bad things. And it's not fair and it's not okay. But you know what? I wouldn't change those things happening to those people, because they are who they are right now. And they are who I associate myself with now. So all the hardship and all the bullshit that they had to go through their life, it was for them, because they're here now and they're doing big things. And I'm really, really proud of all of them, which is all of you guys. I'm sure everybody on this Zoom has been through some shit. I can only imagine. So
that's a whole nother happy hour. But for real, so this morning we wrote, I am abundant. And then the next line was, life happens for me, not to me. That was literally what we wrote. We wrote what rank we want to be this month. We wrote I am abundant, and then we wrote life happens for me, not to me. So
and I wasn't even on that Zoom. And see,
yeah.
it's just, guys, it's all the same.
It
It all
all
comes from the same place.
Yeah, that's crazy. And everyone's talking about you on a podcast on the thing. But Danielle did write a little bit ago that I wanted to address. She said she got blocked from adding people on giveaway posts. So the tip that Amy Spence said in her Zoom is to write back to people when they comment on a hosted post and say, I added you as a friend, accept it so I can send you the information. I wrote that in the script too. And then actually adding them as a friend and not sending the message, but having it in the, like, ready to send to them until they accept the friend request, and then sending the message as soon as they accept your friend request. You can check people that have accepted your friend request by newest and then go message, because the message will already be there. The thing you guys don't want to do is you don't want to not put anything in a message to them. So here, this sounds a little confusing. The girl's name is Jackie that commented on someone's post. And I wrote back to Jackie on the post, hey, accept my friend request, then I can send you the details, right? And then I go to Jackie's page, I add her as a friend, and I go to message her, but I don't hit send. I say, hey, I see you're interested in the herbal metabolism booster. That's in there, ready to go, but I don't hit send until later when I go check people who have accepted my friend request. And then I go to the most recent people who accept my friend request and send out the messages that I already have in the comment ready to go. So Danielle, do that. If you already got blocked, it might be for a couple days. For me, it was like 3 days. So what I would do in that time was I would write back to people on the post saying, hey, my messenger isn't working. Text me your name to whatever. And that's literally what I would do. I'd give them my number, because that's just like, I honestly, sometimes I would even write on their page. If I was already talking to them and I couldn't message them back anymore, I'd write on their page, hey, it's not letting me message you back, or it's not letting me message you. Can you text me and I can get you the information? Or give them your Instagram, however you feel comfortable. Give them another way to contact you if you were blocked on Facebook. But to not get blocked, make sure you guys are making sure they're friends first before you're messaging. And don't add too many friends at once. So if you have a giveaway post that has like 50 comments on it, don't do all 50 in one setting. Break it up throughout your day. What else? Danielle Brooke said she got blocked too. And Mardell said she wants an awesome hosted post. So Jade has a bunch on the Wake Price Lay thread. I also put on the Wake Price Lay thread from today for the thing we did today, some ideas for host to post on there. So if you want to go find that. Did I miss anything else?
Oh, yeah, the script. Don't post giveaway posts every day. People don't care. Post it like once a week, or like once every other week, or like make it.
Oh, on
like,
your page.
On your page. Sorry. Yeah. Don't post like I'm giving away a $150 Target giveaway
every day,
every single day. People don't care.
Yeah, and you'll get the same people commenting on it. So if you limit it to like once a week, Fridays, honestly, like Fridays is a good one, or maybe twice a week, Monday, Friday. But if you guys just limit that, not every single day talking about the Target gift card. You want to message people for the hosted posts. Like giveaway posts are great, but that is not even close to how I get all my hosted posts up and all my customers and all my distributors. That's literally the last thing I do is post about the Target gift card on my page. I will actually message, hey, quick question, and then ask them to post a status. I put all those scripts, Yanni, on Wake Price Lay. Are you on? If you're not on there, message me, and I will get you added into Wake Price Lay. But if you are in Wake Price Lay, literally where you saw this picture for today's code and everything, all the scripts are underneath of there. I also did that still blocked. Yeah, request me. You can say message me. Have them message you. Yep. Yanni, it's on Wake Price Lay. Yep. Okay, Dana. Yep.
So if you guys are blocked, right? Don't see that as a negative. That's actually really good because y'all doing work. So claps. But like you have to also remember that just because you're blocked from doing that, go live. Go make a video on your story. Go post a video of you walking in your front yard. It's gonna up your viewers and it's gonna help bring more people into your social like ring. You know what I mean? Like don't be like, oh, I'm blocked, I can't do anything. because that ain't gonna help you. Like, don't do that. Go make a video or something. Go make a TikTok. Go learn a TikTok dance. We did that this morning. It was a lot of fun. And just go do something new. Go do personal development. Go follow up with people that maybe you didn't get to follow up with. Go interact on people's Facebooks. Like, go interact.
Yeah, interaction is huge. That's what Chandler just wrote too, back to you. Like, interact more. Yeah, because Facebook's not going to block you if you are definitely interacting with people and commenting and stuff.
Facebook is smart, y'all. Facebook's smart.
Also, go on Instagram, because Instagram's a whole nother platform that we have all got. I mean, not all, but like a lot of us have got tons of customers and tons of distributors from. So put stories up. Go ask people to post stories for you. Like, do the same scripts that we put in Wake Pray Slay on this thread for posting stories, and just get a story made. If you just talk to your upline, I'm sure they will get you anything for stories, anything like that, how to do it. There's an app called Over.
Yeah, literally, guys, I made this in WordSwag.
Oh yeah, you were gonna put that. We didn't do that.
I'm gonna put it on the thread for y'all, okay? So I made these yesterday. Literally took me not even 5 minutes to make all of them, because it's the same theme throughout. I'm gonna see if I can show you guys. I'm gonna put it on the Wake Pray Slay thread with all this stuff. But this is what I use for Instagram. It's literally a white screen. It's a white screen, and it says, need an extra income, ? My friend is looking for 5 motivated ladies. And then at the bottom, it says, make 200 to 2,000 a month, must be 18 plus, work from home, uncapped pay. And then at the bottom, it says DM info too. And then literally you just have them tag your Instagram at the bottom. That's it. That took me like 5 minutes. And then I have this one for Facebook. Oh, you put your picture there. Don't give them this blank one. Just put a pretty picture of you there. A nice, bright, beautiful picture of you and your dogs, you and your family, you, whatever. I don't care. Something with your face in it that's not blurry. Or don't put a Snapchat filter on, y'all. Can you guys not put Snapchat filters on your like picture?
Well, dog ears we're talking about.
Okay, dog ears, because I like dog ears and I have dog ears, but whatever. But like, people want to see you, right? They want to see you as a professional. So I mean, I've done Snapchat filters on doing videos and stuff because it's funny. You know what I mean? But like, when you're doing like professional stuff like that, make sure it's a nice, clean picture. Like, they can see your face. They know you're a real person. So that's the Instagram one. And then this is the Facebook one. Like, you're not going to have someone post this type of thing on Facebook. Why? Because it says DM info. People are going to be like, what? Like, people on Facebook that don't do Instagram, they don't know what this is. And Facebook doesn't like posts like this. So then this one's for Facebook because it's horizontal. And then this one's for people that don't mind their phone numbers being out there, which I don't know why you would anyway, because you can just block people if they're weird, like I do. I mean, I've only had to block one person, so it's not that bad in my 3 years. And then I just have like text info to like my phone number.
Sorry, I'm gonna refill.
But I'm gonna put these in the Wake Pray Slay thing, so that way you guys can have them, and you obviously can make them your own too. I just made them really generic, so that way anybody can do anything with them. Like, I didn't even put names, so that way it's like super generic for you guys. So you guys put your picture on there. If you want to slap a little bit of glitter on it, go ahead, and Over and WordSwag, whatever you want. But I'll put these in there so that way you guys have them too.
Yanni said, how do we add our picture to it? So in Over. So download the app called Over. Hit the plus sign at the bottom. It's going to be the easiest thing ever. Download Over, Over. Hit the plus sign at the bottom. Find the white template at the top. Sabrina's going to do it as I'm talking. Over, boom.
Over.
Ready? I'm going to train you like you're new. Plus sign, boom. White background.
Oh, sorry, I clicked the wrong one. I can't see.
Plus sign, boom. White background at the top. See where there's options? Hit white. Cool. Slide over. This is recorded too, guys, so you can have it. Slide over and find the one for story. It'll say at the bottom. It will say.
Oh wait, no, Courtney, because they have to put a picture on it.
Yeah, I'm gonna show that.
Wait, how are you gonna show that?
I got you. I'm training you.
Okay, you're training me like I haven't done it before. Got it.
All right.
I'm gonna do the story.
Story. Check. Now you are gonna import the picture that you put on the thread for people to see.
So let's say you're going to do this one.
Yep, it's there. Now readjust it to the size that you want it by just squeezing the screen. You can pinch. If you pinch out like that, it'll adjust the size. then hit
I do it a different way. You were confusing me. I do it a different way.
I'm showing. Hit the check mark.
Check mark done.
Bottom left image. Hit image.
Bottom left image.
And find a picture you want to add to the picture.
Ooh, I got a cute one. Hold on.
I'm going to put it on the thread. If you guys don't know what Wig Price Slay is, whoever invited you to the Zoom will know what that is, or what the page is. It's our team page it's Jade's team page.
You guys, I have a lot of trainings in here.
And Brooke, I will answer you about response for the host to post for the distributor one after this. I saw it.
All right, I'm just gonna pick a random one. Hold on.
I just filled my cup to the top. Happy hour going to happy hour in 7 minutes right now.
All right, hold on. I'm just cropping it. Y'all can crop it too.
So Sabrina just hit image in the bottom left, and she literally gave you that template for the background. So you guys are just going to put your picture, and since it's a white background, that's all you have to worry about is just finding the spot on the screen that you can
literally the picture just pops up like on the thing, and then you literally just take your fingers and then you just fit it.
Yep.
Fit in between the stuff. Literally put a picture of yourself. That one's a really weird one, but I wouldn't put that one, but still. Yeah. Just like that.
And if you guys want to make your own, you can do the same thing without uploading Sabrina's template that she gives you. And all her template is text boxes. So you hit, instead of that image button, well, you can put the image button for your picture. But if you hit the text button at the bottom, you can type text. It's honestly one of the easiest things. I learned it in like 2 seconds on my own. All of us, we just like downloaded it and then we were able to use it. So download the app called Over. You can use I don't know what the free version looks like, but I know that you can do what Sabrina is showing you on the free version. I pay for it though. You pay for it too, right?
Yeah, I pay for mine.
But you can use the free version and you can just take her template and upload your picture to it. Everyone got that? And that's literally, you're going to use what she just showed you for a story on Instagram because it's a story size screen. And then there's one that she's going to put on the thread that goes more of like a banner. And that's going to be to put with what Brooke just sent in the chat about making an extra income from your phone. It just makes it more attractive when people are scrolling down their newsfeed. They'll see that picture pop up about hiring, and then they'll see your host to post status about distributors. Yep. So that's really good to add to your host to post for distributors. It's always like super eye catching for that. So Brooke got a comment on a host to post for distributor. So Brooke, you're going to do the same thing we did earlier with message them, add them as a friend, tell them that you're going to send them a message, and then you're going to message them. You're going to always restate the question. So, hey, I see you're interested in making extra income from your phone. So, hey, I see you're interested in making extra income. Once they say yes, one of the good things that we've used, you can tweak this. This is totally up to you. What I want you to remember from this whole thing so far is to be personable, but show value to them. So first you want to quiz them with a couple questions just so you get to know them more. And what we have liked to use is, some people use, are you familiar with network marketing, to open it up. And they say yes or no. And then no worries, like if they aren't. And then you can say, are you on your phone at least 30 minutes a day? That's just something some of us do on our team, but totally up to you if you want to do that. And then we ask why they would want the extra income, like what it would help them with, just so we get to know their why. And then you're going to explain the business after that. So at that point in the conversation, you have, if they're on social media, cool, check mark. Why they want the extra income, cool. Now you know how to like tie it back to them personally and make it a value for them. And then when you explain the business opportunity in the next part, you're going to put in what they want the money for. So just an example, someone says, I'm a single mom and I want to make an extra income, or I'm at home a lot, or I'm on the go, like whatever it is, you know what I mean? Like, let's just do single mom. I'm going to say right to them, okay, great. Since you're on social media, I don't have this typed out. So if you guys just write this down, or I can give you I'm going to put the recording on the thread. But like, if you're on social media anyway, like you might as well make an extra income. And since you're a busy mom, I'm sure you're super busy. Like you can say that, I'm sure you're super busy. So this will be great to be able to do from your phone while you're on the go, like while you're running around chasing your kids. And then relate to them. If you're a mom and they're a mom, like relate to them. Me too. Like that's why I started this, so I could have an extra income for all these like these expenses, these activities, school, like sports, like whatever. You know what I mean? Relate to them, and then talk to them about the business. As far as saying like, I'm a health and wellness rep for this amazing company called It Works Global. We have over 50 plant-based health and wellness products. All I do is post on my social media throughout my normal life. And when people are interested, I direct them to my website. We have an amazing team, great support. Like just give them the key factors. What you do is you're talking online about your business. 1, done. Second, what you do are in their mind, oh shoot, like I've never done something like that before. I wouldn't be good at it. So what do you support that with? You're saying, oh, we have a great team and amazing support, and I would be here to help you be successful at this. Like tell them that even if they don't have experience, before they even told you, like before they even said that they don't have experience doing that, hit that point. Hit the point of you can do this on a busy schedule. Hit the point of we have a great support system. Hit the point of we don't have to keep stock on hand because we're just posting on social media. People order from our websites. And then just say, what questions do you have for me? Like open it up to them. So you are getting, if they're online, you are finding out why they want the money. You're tying it in back to them. And then you're talking about some key quick points, not long. Don't make this like a crazy long thing. Just quick points of how it's going to benefit them on their schedule without experience, and ask them if they have any questions for you. They usually ask how they can get started. So then that's when you're going to talk about, you just need a business kit to start, and then talk about how it's only $49 right now. They have the rights to sell the products. They can sell the coffee samples if they want to and make $140 like right then and there, like from their kit. They get a $50 cashback bonus after their first couple customers, and they get a $150 shopping spree. Like I have 3 spots left. I have 1 spot left. I have 2 spots left to get started on my team and go after your first bonus. Are you ready? Like that's like literally make it simple. If they say they don't have the money after that, the $49, then you can say, I'll help you pre-sell the coffee samples to get started for free. Like it's a win-win no matter what. If they're interested in making money from their phone and you got them all the way to the point of the kit, you're going to help them get started because you're going to help them pre-sell the coffee samples even if they don't have $49. Don't be afraid to say kit price. A lot of people are afraid to say the kit price. A lot of people are very, very afraid to say, okay, now you got to pay. Like, don't be afraid of that. That's amazing. It costs like $10,000 to start like a franchise, like a Rita's. Oh, I don't know if you guys have Water Ice, but in New Jersey we have Water Ice, and it costs like $10,000 to open up, just get the license to open up one of those. Like imagine they're starting their own business from their comfort of their own house for $49. It's an amazing investment, and they're getting $50 back. This is great. So make sure that's another key point we did not hit on tonight that I wanted to definitely mention. When you're talking about the products and the pricing, and you're talking about the kits and the pricing, and if you feel uncomfortable about the price yourself in your own mind, they are going to say no. It's a lot, literally. If you're like, it's $114 a month, and you're sitting there like, oh shit, they're going to say no. Like, should I offer something lower first? Should I say something like, no, do not assume someone else's wallet. They're broke. Like them saying they're broke could be you're rich. You know what I mean? Like, do not assume anyone else's pocket. Give them the opportunity to come back with a response before you automatically assume that they're going to say no. Oh, shoot, they don't want this. Oh, that's too much money for them. Oh, like, no, you don't know them. You have no idea what they want to spend their money on. So think of it as how amazing of the quality of ingredients of our products are. When you're offering them this discount, it's a huge steal for what the quality of our ingredients and our products are. When you're offering the business, it's even bigger steal, $49 to start your business, and you're getting that money back. So go into every conversation with, they're going to want this. It's very affordable, and it's going to change their life in some way or another, whether it's through physical health and wellness or through their bank account as a distributor. Does anyone have any other questions? Go out there and sign those distributors tonight. Sign those customers. It's Friday. It's the last Friday of the month. Make sure you've done your follow-ups for the day. We talked about that earlier, but make sure you do go back and talk to every person you've talked to this month, honestly, as far back as you can, about the business, about the products, and say, are you ready to get your order in? Do not ask them if they're interested still, because they were definitely interested. So you don't want to have them re-question if they're still interested. You want to just say, are you ready to get your order in? Are you ready to start your business? Are you ready to do this right now? I'm placing orders right now as we speak. Like, just throw that out there. So we are going to hop on here again in 4 hours. So 10 p.m. Eastern, I think Jade's joining us. So we are going to be hopping on here for a night session and working together. And honestly, I think we should do bingo still then, because it's fun. And I feel like everyone's really like kicking butt at bingo, and it's helping with your enrollments of distributors and your customers and getting posts up. So work on your list. If you haven't got a life post up today, like Sarah talked about, how she does life posts. She's new, guys, and she's about to go diamond. Like, she's doing these things, and I'm talking about you. And she's doing these things, and she's telling you, go make sure you're doing life posts every day. Make sure you're posting your stories every day. Make sure you're talking to people. So go get your life posts up if you haven't. As far as product posts for the day, if you haven't talked about something, I put in the comments, I think, on Wake Price Slay, that same thread, everything's there, about testers need it, about Thermophyte X. If you didn't post that today on your own page, like as a status for yourself, go do it, because people are going to go comment on that. As long as you've been interacting and been growing your network and been posting and doing all this stuff, people are going to comment on it. But when you do wordsy statuses like that, where it's short and it's just a word as a status, if you don't get comments on it, you're doing them too much. Honestly, at that point, you're doing them too much, or you're not doing your 6 lists every day. Because if you do them, like Sabrina said with the 150 gift card giveaway, the same thing for that. If you don't get any comments or emojis on your 150 gift card giveaway, you're probably doing them too much, or you're not doing everything else that you need to do. So if you're not asking people to post statuses for you, so your posts start showing up on their page and stuff like that, then that's when you won't be getting comments on your statuses. If you posted something the other day, go look at your page too right now. I want to end with that. Look at your page, and if you have too many statuses that are just words and not a lot of your face, like Sabrina was just saying about where people go to your page and they see your face and they see your life, go delete them. If there's no comments on $25 weight loss, or try a tablet, lose 30 pounds, like any kinds of statuses like that, where you have no pictures, nothing, or you have stock photos, anything like that, just like get that off your page and make it more about you and your life, so people can connect to you and they'll buy from you and they'll join your team, because they know who you are as a person. You can't be scared. Let me see. Did I miss anything? Scared of a life post? You're talking to people about being a distributor, girl. Get those life posts up. They're going to go look at your page and be like, what distributor am I being for? If they don't see anything about you working from your phone, like, what am I going to be doing? You have to, oh my gosh.
Doesn't Jade like preach that? Jade's always like, imagine you're scrolling through someone's stories, or you're scrolling through someone's Facebook, and then all of a sudden you get a message saying, hey, like, you want to make money from your phone? The first thing that they're going to go do is go look at your profile. Yep. And I guarantee you, the moment that they start scrolling, and if you share a ton of memes, stop it. Stop it right now. Stop. I'm just telling you right now, hard love. Stop doing that. That's hurting your algorithm. That is hurting your nonsense. If you like a meme, screenshot it and post it as your own. Okay? Don't share memes, because then it looks super. Honestly though, sit back in your chair, go to your Facebook and scroll and be like, would I stop on my own page? Would I care what this person was saying? If you wouldn't, then you know what I mean? Then you're not doing the things that you need to be doing, right? You need to show people who you are. People know me as a transplant coffee drinker pit bull mom. Like, people know me for that. Like, people know me. Like, people will come in my inbox and ask me questions about dialysis, and I've never talked to them before. Why? Because they know that. They know that about me. I preach about it every day. And Brooke, first of all, I'm going to hit you with a life post real quick, okay? What did you do today, Brooke?
Yeah. And Mardell asked, what is a life post?
Okay. So a life post is this. So Brooke, unmute yourself and tell me, what did you do today?
She's scared of a life post. She's scared of unmuting herself.
Okay. So actually, it's crazy that you said that, because I am actually, I've been on dialysis, and but I didn't have dialysis today. I am moving into an apartment right now, but okay. I've been on dialysis, and I was like, it's crazy that you said that.
Yeah. So you want me to hit you with the life post real quick for today?
Sure. That'd be great.
Okay. So you're going to say this. You're going to be like, well, what time is it? It's like 6:30. Be like, I'm so excited today that it was one of my off days doing treatment. And even though I was busy running around, getting packed up, getting ready to move into my new apartment, I was still able to be making an extra income from my phone and help all these amazing people get in on this opportunity. Boom. That's a life post, y'all. It doesn't have to be 10 paragraphs long. You literally talk about your day. You talk about, dialysis makes you feel like crap usually when you're on dialysis. You can talk about, this morning I woke up, I had a little bit more energy today, even though I had done treatment yesterday. And I don't know, you can just talk about how like you have like, you're excited and that you're, even though it's hectic today and it's been your off day on dialysis and you have to do moving stuff, you're still able to work from your phone. That's a life post, Brooke, every single day. And girl, I'm telling you, if you haven't told your story about, what happened with your kidneys and stuff like that, talk about it.
Okay.
You are going to impact so many people that think that they are alone.
Okay.
And they're not. Okay. Like, I don't know. Did I know you were on dialysis? Did you know I was?
No.
No.
Mine's pretty deep though.
Yeah.
So I'm actually in recovery, and heroin actually put me in the kidney failure, and so I'm on dialysis from years of killing my kidneys. So now I'm in recovery.
Yeah. Tish, are you still on here?
I know. Is
Tish still on here? Tish? No. Okay, anyway, so if you follow Tish Shields, who talked first on the Zoom tonight, she's in recovery from heroin. And,
really?
And yeah, and she just had her baby at the beginning of this year. She's a new mom, and she just lost her husband in November. So it was hard for her to open up about a lot of things. And now I'm getting goosebumps thinking about it. But I think you should follow Tish and see how she talks and shares her story, and even message her and talk to her, because she's very, 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 like, she would love to hear from you. And that would be good for you to follow someone who, she's a double diamond and she is in recovery, and it just, like, you'll see how she shares her story and how it helps so many people.
Wow.
But follow Tish and follow Sabrina, because they both have.
You got a family behind you, girl, and I'm telling you right now, like, you don't even realize how impactful your life can be to somebody that was in your shoes 6 months ago.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, you can do a lot of big things, and you just have to believe in yourself, and you have to not be afraid of disappointment and not be afraid of failure, because if you fall, you shall get back up, right? Because you're here now. Look at you. You look
Absolutely.
awesome, okay?
Thank you. Thank you.
Keep doing it, okay?
Thanks. I appreciate it.
And that was a huge thing, though, when Tish started her business. Like, she was afraid, like, it was hard for her to share, like, her story. That's just something that will come in time. So don't force anything else like that. But you can talk about, if you don't even want to say dialysis, if people don't even know that, honestly, you can say that, like, literally what Sabrina said, in the midst of moving today and doing all this, like, I was still able to help people, talk to people about creating income from their phone. You don't have to say anything else about anything else until you're ready. That's something you have to develop on personally, and talk to other people personally that are in the same situation before you hit that next step in your business. But right now you can share your story through life posts about normal, like, moving, filling my gas tank thanks to my business. Like, literally little things like that is what a lot of us did when we first started. Getting your nails done because of your business. Like, you know, like, it can be anything. It sounds stupid, but, like, that, people will look at that and be like, oh, what is she doing? Like, how is she making this extra money? Especially right now.
Yeah.
Company.
It honestly, guys, it doesn't even matter, like, what you can do with the business. It's about what you want to do. People want to follow people that are inspirational, that give them the silver lining, that give them the possibility that, shit, I can do this too, damn it. Like, why am I holding myself back? You think people follow people because they make $10,000 a month? I mean, maybe some people do, but no. People follow people that inspire them. If you're brand spanking new and you haven't made a dime with this business, you should still be writing life posts. You should still be saying, I can't wait until I buy my groceries. Like, I can't wait till I can fill up my grocery card and not have to check my bank account because of my business. You're putting a vision out there. People want that because people are in the same situation that you might be in or were in. And the only way that they know that is if you present the opportunity to them and you talk about it and you tell your story at the comfortable level that you want to tell your story at. You know, not everybody's going to tell their story, you know, a certain way. It's your way. You tell it your way, the way that you want to tell it, because it is your story. And your story is important, whether you're brand spanking new day one distributor or you've been in the business 10 years. Your story is always going to evolve and your story is always going to change. And people are going to see that vision and people are going to see that fire. The majority of people that I talk to about either products or the business, like Cindy, one of the girls on here, she wasn't even friends with me on Facebook. She saw my post from a mutual friend, and it was a life post talking about how I was going to be able to do X, Y, and Z, and that I'm so grateful and that I'm this and I'm, you know, and all this stuff, like a life post. She texted me and she joined like 2 days later. She did not know me. She did not know who I was. But because I decided and I chose to make an impact, like making it, what is it, Courtney? Making an impact while making an income?
Yeah.
Is that what it is? I love that. I love that. It's like my favorite thing. So don't be afraid.
And you're going to help, like Tish, when she started and when she first started sharing her story, a lot of Tish's team, I don't know who's on here that is, but a lot of Tish's team are in recovery. Like, so she, like, sharing her story, she attracted other people who feel the same or going through the same, and it was able to help them. And it is still to this day signing people who are in recovery and able to help them as well. So as far as life posts, that's basically it. Like, if you're asking what a life post is, you can search, like, on YouTube for Jade Hooper, you can search life posting or how to life post, and she has a video explaining it more in detail. But literally it's talking about you doing this business and working from your phone, and it helps people on your page every day see in some shape or form that you're doing something for yourself through social media and helping other people, and that if they can want to make an extra income too, they can. If you haven't made money yet and you're brand new, you want to just talk about what you are working for and towards. So, like, I'm working towards making $2,000 a month, and what's that going to help with? I'm working towards bettering myself, and who am I going to help along the way? Like, it's just little things like that. Talking about that, you are going to inspire so many damn people when you don't even feel like it yourself. Like you don't even feel like that post might hit someone, but it does. And then that person will sign up and then they'll change their life because of your post. So think of that every time you're making a status on Facebook, Instagram, making a video on TikTok, literally anything, like that person that you're going to be affecting that's reading it or watching it and hearing you. And like,
those are the people you care about. You don't care about the naysayers. You don't care about the negative people. You care about those people that you are going to change their life. Whether it's by your words, income, friendship, you are going to change their life. And you know what? They're worth more than a million naysayers. Hands down, all the time.
Yeah, it's literally, it's just so empowering, and it's so life-changing, and just hearing from other people, and definitely following people who have that same, like, I literally followed, when I first started, someone who I felt like I was similar to in this business, that was at the rank that I wanted to be at, just because it helped me figure out how to talk and how to share my brand and how to be me every day on my page. So make sure you do have someone that you can look at their posts and just like relate to them, so it'll inspire you. And for you, that I think that's definitely Tish. But anyone in the company, if you guys need someone to look at their posts, message your upline, find out who your person is above you, that, or who person that enrolled you, and just ask them, like, who do you think is this and this in the company? Like, do you know anyone that has this and this, like, so I can relate to them? As far as like kids with learning disabilities, like heroin addicts, like single moms. Like there's so many people and so many different walks of life that are successful in this business, and they're the people you want to be inspired of how they're talking about it and how they're literally portraying their brand on their page on social media, and then helping other people do the same. Tish Shields, she's still on here, but it's, so if you look in participants, you'll see her name, Tish Shields. She just, I don't know, she's, her mic's off. And did we get every question? Did anyone have a question? Oh, Juanita asked if it's $49 for everyone. Yes. If you have them go to your website, so your website's your first name, last name, .itworks.com usually. Just make sure you check that. If you look on eSuite in your settings, it'll show your website alias. Have them sign up as a distributor through your website, and the $99 kit will discount down to $49 once they get to checkout. So they'll add the $99 kit to their cart as a distributor, scroll down to the bottom, and they'll be able to check out at the bottom for $49, $49.50. I think it's like $7.57 or something after some tax and shipping. Yeah, Tyler was sleeping long, so that's probably what she's doing. I just messaged her, so she's probably busy with Tyler. Yeah, so this is awesome. I'm glad that you guys got on here and we hung out, drank some seltzer and wine and greens and coffee and whatever you had for our happy hour. And in 3.5 hours, so at 10 o'clock Eastern, we're going to do another Zoom. And we didn't have anything planned for that, really. So I'm not really sure. We might talk. We might just come with questions if you have more questions. We might do, I think we're going to do some bingo, probably some listening to some music, power hour, anything, like whatever you guys want to do. Yeah, the bingo is on Wake Price Slay. So go to Wake Price Slay, type in floral. If you don't know what that page is, find out who invited you to this Zoom, and then ask them how to find the thread on Wake Price Slay, and they'll help you. But oh, Tish, she said I'm here. It's okay. We're just sharing. She said tell her to message me. Okay, so message Tish. Brooke Sumlin? Yeah. Brooke Sumlin's gonna message you, Tish. Okay, love you guys. Thank you so much for hopping on, and I hope everyone has an amazing Friday. Get all the enrollments, get the bingos, and go post those bingos on the thread of Wake Price Slay as well. See you guys.